So we've been talking about this whole AI localization thing when it comes to anime and manga for a little bit now, and it's been an interesting conversation. A lot of people are okay with the AI taking over with a human element there, kind of doing some editorial, making sure that things read good and work, which a lot of people welcome, considering that a lot of these people are okay with making changes as long as they can sneak their shit in there, which I'm going to show you in a second. But I wanted to start off with this. This is from Stan Dolan, and he put an interesting tweet out yesterday. I'm just going to read it for you. I think it's rather telling. It says, a little birdie has told me that former Crunchyroll funny voice actors have applied for work at their competitor. Said competitor can not verify their status because their insider contact is no longer employed. Let that sink in. Thought that was interesting. Stan has a lot of con connections. Helps out Vic Mignogna quite a bit when he does his shows. Good dude. I just thought I would share this. But the main topic of this video is this. So Anime News Network put out an article on the bad localization stuff, and unsurprisingly, as it says there in the Niche Gamer headline, it's dishonest. Of course it was going to be dishonest because Anime News Network is dishonest. They're basically the bleeding cool of anime. Bleeding Cool, of course, being a corrupt shill site that runs damage control for mainstream comics. Anime News Network does the same thing for voice actors and stuff like that. Famous for copyright striking Hirohei, when he read one of their articles, and it was very fair use. He gave tons of commentary and was just talking about the story. And they went after him because he stood with Vic Mignogna at the time. Now, he ended up beating it because he wasn't in the wrong, and they took a huge L. No news sites covered it at all, of course. The fact that they are illegally doing that was never covered by any of their peers. Should give you an idea about who's really dishonest. But they're, of course, arguing against AI and its future use in translations. They don't like that because, of course, they're A-okay with the progressive messaging being put into Japanese products. So let's go over this a little bit. There's some interesting stuff here. First off, we'll go over the article itself, well, the commentary on the article. Western anime website Anime News Network has posted a discussion on the localization controversy that gained traction recently, and it wasn't well received due to its dishonesty. For those unfamiliar, localizers have been inserting politics like video games and anime and or mistranslating them for over a decade, with Niche Gamer having a large article revealing a bunch of them. The Anime News Network article attempts to discuss the matter, but one comment rather perfectly described the whole thing. Two things that article they're referring to that Niche Gamer put out is this one to the right here, 8+ years of awful politicized English localization in games and anime, which is totally true. This has been a problem for a long time. And there's a collage of people that they have in here that I'm gonna show you in a minute, but this is the response that sums up the entire article. Not going to give ANN any clicks, but I'm guessing this is just another garbage diatribe that deliberately avoids addressing any of the criticism against objectively bad localizations while using deflection and misdirection to try and discredit it. And that's 100% true. They're just going to try to brush away all this shit, cover up for people like Jamie Markey, make it look like they're actually angels and good people when they're not. Jamie Markey's response to that Dragons Made Gamergate, the patriarchy line should be mocked everywhere. Her response to the criticism is that she has a vagina. That should be ruthlessly mocked and made fun of by every news outlet because that's not a response. It's a cope. Now, what I did find really funny is how they called the people that don't like these bullshit translations and localizations. Well, the reason that they're criticizing is because they're just insecure chuds. That's right. If you want, we've already seen this too, so let's just add it to what they've already said. If you want good translations and not bullshit westernized garbage, you are an insecure chud who's also a right-winger Yahtzee. We're just adding on what Jamie Markey has said in her statements. That's what you are if you want accurate original text. You're an insecure chud. What an argument. Wow. Well, just intellectual powerhouses over there at A&N. Anime News Network, last time I checked, was begging people to fund them, by the way. Begging them to fund them and give them money. Probably because nobody wants to run advertisements on their bullshit website. Garbage site. So, I mean, that's it. There's a lot of stuff in here that's really good. Bringing in some of the good stuff, like this line in here. There was a line in here. I don't know what this is from. This one, they've actually said SJW in a dub. Listen to this shit.
Book day's been canceled, you guys. Another win for you SJW millennials.
Why is that in a Japanese dub? Or an English dub of a Japanese product? I don't even think they say that over there. Why is that in there? That does not belong in there. I'm sorry. It doesn't. I don't want to see a line about SJWs in a Japanese anime. Unless they were actually doing that. That was put in there on purpose. People are sick of this shit. This is why this is a big, popular topic right now. Because people are voicing their frustrations. But there's an interesting collage in here that I thought, this is a great article. But if I were to go through it all in detail, it would take me like 20 minutes. This is an interesting thing. So this controversy stems solely from localizers refusing to respect the source material. You think most in this line of work would enjoy Japanese media, but they and the folks who agree with them seem far more interested in altering art instead of accurately translating it. And this is the one that really kind of, I don't know if this is going to let me blow it up very much. But yeah, here it is right here. This right there really spoke to me. Listen to this. This is apparently a translator. As the true joy of localization really is seeing what you can get away with. What can I get away with? I look forward to the day we can just leave everything in Japanese and still cash a paycheck. Just translated this symbol as incels and I couldn't be prouder. I mean, this is bullshit. This is not how it should be. This is why nobody feels bad. Nobody feels bad for these localizers when they say AIs are coming. Because of this. I can't wait to see what I can get away with. Wow. Very professional. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.